Hello everybody, PterodactOwl reporting for duty. Welcome to Call of Cthulhu. Now I have no idea really what to expect in this game other than I do know Lovecraftian horror. I've written Lovecraft's work, and that's about all I can really say I know about it. Other than Professor and Game Master telling me in the chat that character creation matters, it's based on the skills will has a set of stats and skills. Skills will be a percentage. Also, some items can only be picked up when you are holding a light. Just confirm this does run on Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, which is the one I know. Interesting. I know nothing about that, so you guys can help me out wherever you feel like it. I feel like that's about all I can say. I do owe Game Master a spin on the Wheel of Disgust. I will also say that today my throat is still sore, so I am gonna be a little calmer, so I won't redeem Reese. I probably won't do Vampire Check or Bite of Onion or anything like that that might irritate my throat any more than it's already being irritated. Hope you start feeling better. Thank you. I am here sacrificing the comfort of my throat because I do want to stream today. Are you on PC or console? I am on console. For all of you who want to ruin my day in crowd control or with crowd control, I am on console, as I am with most story games. I thought seriously about asking your server if anyone would be interested in a COC one-shot. Writing COC like that is so weird to me because my brain automatically corrects it, or not corrects it, but expands it to Clash of Clans. And I need to train my brain to instead think of Call of Cthulhu. But anyways, thank you all for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. Of course, Game Master would be interested in the one-shot. If you are watching this on YouTube, please consider liking and subbing. I know I actually haven't started the game yet, so who knows if you're going to be interested or invested or whatever. But if you are watching the VOD over on YouTube, please consider liking and subbing because it would help me out a great deal, and I would absolutely appreciate it. And if you enjoy the live stream, you can watch these over on twitch.tv/PterodactOwl, and you will be notified if you go ahead and follow me over there. That's enough shameless self-promotion for now. It's either that or corrosion of conformity. What? What is that? I was thinking of running the Haunting. Owls never played. No, I have not. I do owe Game Master a spin, so let me go ahead and get the Wheel of Disgust out here. Let's go ahead, hit interact, and let's go ahead and give this a spin. Thank you for subbing for 4 months in a row. I absolutely appreciate it. So let's go ahead and spin this bad boy. Let me pull up my notes while that's going. Oh, okay, we got soda. What kind of soda would you like in here? Game Master, what's soda? Try to make it a relatively common one so that I can find it in the store when I'm shopping. That's all I ask. Moxie? I don't know if I can find Moxie here, unfortunately. I do like Moxie, though. The original Southern heavy metal band. You got a Cracker Barrel nearby? Somewhere, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll have Moxie. They'll have a bunch of bottled sodas. But this is Game Master's choice, Professor. Jones, if you can find it, do Dr. Pepper, orange soda. Okay, so Jones or orange soda? Jones is the root beer, right? Do Dr. Pepef. Yeah, which Jones soda? They have cream soda, they have root beer. I know they have a bunch. I once had a bus driver we saw playing Clash of Clans. Her name was Nancy, so we started calling her Clash of Clancy. They make a shit ton of sodas. Blue? Oh, okay, Jones Blue. Get out of here, ad. Okay. All right, Jones Blue? I should be able to find Jones pretty easily, but if not, you're saying orange soda. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, so far for our March wheel, we have lemon juice, hot sauce, onion, 5 beans, and Jones soda. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get started with Call of Cthulhu. We are going to enter the madness here. I still won that uppercase battle on Snap Twin. Oh, okay, the uppercase battle. Welcome into the stream. Why is my... Hello? Okay, my monitor was on the wrong channel. I see. Adjust brightness. Adjust brightness. Adjust the brightness so that the darkest icon is barely visible. That's barely visible. I mean, I guess this is barely visible, but turn brightness up. So you want brightness up for the sake of the stream? Is that what you're saying? Always keep your elder sign handy. I don't know what that means. Select? I don't know what that means at all, but okay. Oh, okay. Main menu, PterodactOwl. Oh, yay. Okay. Plus, it's hard to see some stuff. Okay, sounds good. I cannot load game because I've never played before. Let's go ahead and start a new game here. Also, welcome in Ghosted Kirby. Love to see you here. Let's go ahead and hit the empty slot. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. I'll wait for this to load here. Enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Man, Lovecraft? That is so loud. Holy crap, that's so loud in my ears because I have the game turned down for stream purposes. Let me know if the game needs turned up at all. I don't think it should need to be, but y'all can just let me know what you think about that. Hey, Mari, that was you. There are chapters, so that was chapter 1. Got it. I always turn up brightness. Hooray, night blindness. Sorry, hold on. Let me get this going here. Sorry, I was checking. Oh, is cursor on the screen? God damn it. God damn it, crowd control, cursor! What was me? Did you scream? Did you scream at me, Mari? I'm gonna check. Mari! It says you did it. You triggered horrifying scream. You cannot convince me. Oh, god damn it, now the cursor's back. Okay. It should be gone now. Good. Okay. And sorry, just checking things on OBS here. Okay. Sorry, OBS chat is crazy. Okay, anyways. Okay, cursor has been moved. Let's go ahead and get started here. I see stairs. Oh, it gets blurry. Oh, this isn't horrifying at all. Holy fuck. Why? That is... Oh, it's so loud for me. It's so loud. I doubt it's that loud on stream, but holy crap, it's so loud. Oh. A shark? Are you gonna pick up the phone? You're welcome. Oh, hello, Moshi. Oh, well that don't look as normal as it could. The motion blur is a little insane. I'm gonna throw up. You can always say hola. I've been saving my coins for a horror stream. Oh, this is that, I guess. How horror is this game though? Because it doesn't look that scary, but I guess it could be still scary. I guess I know very little about it. I cannot open this apparently. Hello? May I open? Oh no, they gave me the peeking ability. Oh no. Oh, if I don't like that, I do not like. I am on console, by the way. Just so we're aware, I am on console, so I can't see that. Okay, well, I still can't open up into there. So that's good. You can always say hola, is what Mari says. Hola, hola? Hola! You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Counter darkness. Is this like amnesia then? When an object can be picked up, press X. Oh. Hurricane lamp. I do like myself some hurricane lamps. Oh. You guys got some Big Macs in there? Yes? Why? Oh, we're just gonna go on over this way. We're not gonna pay that any attention, right? Is there anywhere to go over here? Oh, can I fall into the water? I cannot fall into the water. Am I supposed to get on the boat? Is that what I'm supposed to do? All right, I guess I'll get onto the boat, but that seems like a bad idea. Oh, I can't. Go into the water? I cannot go into the water. Do I need to go back? Hold on, I'm already lost. It's been 2 seconds. Crowd control audio only works. No visuals, peeps. Save yo coins. I would say controller is definitely the better way to play this game. Yeah, I would have to perhaps agree. So I can't do anything with that. You just passed an item. What? Hold on. Where? Over here. Oh! Oh, give me that. Thank you. Bolt cutter. Pff, I saw that. I was testing you guys. Obviously. Obviously. You were reading chat and walked by. Goddamn, guys, y'all are distracting me. How dare you be engaged in my stream? Oh, car. Yes, sir. Sounds good. Can I break this one open? Oh, I guess I don't need it. Are the bolt cutters like a one-time only thing? That doesn't seem fair. Also, hi, YouTube. Mari says hi to YouTube. If y'all don't say hi to Mari in chat, you will be cursed forever. Or in comments in YouTube. You will be cursed forever. Oh? What is this? Just a candle? Okay. Huh. What a putrid offering. Yes, God? Are you talking to me? What do you mean putrid? These look yummy. This is shark spaghetti. This is what I mean when I say upsetty spaghetti. This is what y'all should visualize in my mind. Upsetty spaghetti right here. Okay. Moving forward. Nothing to be cautious of. You have been chosen. Why are you telling me to run? Can I run this way? That doesn't seem much faster, but I guess it's more like light jogging. Okay. Why do I go this way, Cthulhu, are you calling to me? Oh, we outie. Behold. Oh. Hi. This is like the cult of Slenderman.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Okay. This looks like crap right now, but that's okay. That's okay, we don't need to discuss the graphics. Oh, that wasn't me, was it? Oh. Oh, hi, I'm awake? That was a dream. 'Twas a dream.
I hate whiskey.
I hate whiskey? Ah, what do you mean? Consult diary. My private detective agency contracted to the Windworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed. And I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Cthulhu Ryla Ethogin. Ryla Ethogin. Pierce. Oh. Interesting. I see what you're saying now. So we have 6 CP needed before next level? Character points. Okay. Interesting. What do I have in my inventory? Lost Battalion. 10-7-18. Or is that 70? No, that's 10-7-18. Okay. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Okay. A lot of private work here, it looks like.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Why? It's your job. You can use the lighter for light. Oh! Boneless wings are just nuggets, and I shouldn't be convinced, and I shan't be convinced otherwise. No, you're correct, but I do prefer boneless wings over regular wings any day of the week.
A good old story of black.
And that has less to do with the taste. Let me clarify. That has less to do with the taste and more to do with, and I think I've talked about this with you, Professor, or maybe not. Maybe I thought we had a conversation on this over Overwatch. It's the beard, right? It's just extra tasty nugs. Now that I can get behind. It's just, now to be fair, sorry. Boneless wings are technically have a different texture, I would argue. Comes from a different chicken. Different part of the chicken, largely, and prepared differently. But anyways, it's more about the beard and the sauce. Wings are just a little too messy for me, and even with my hands just way too messy, I'd prefer to just eat the boneless wings. I don't care. I just don't care, you know. Okay, case solved. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Fair enough, let's go ahead. Item obtained. Why do I need that folder? Is that my whiskey? Oh, we're going hard. Oh, this will affect your destiny? What? Well, I don't have a beard. Fair. Whiskey! How many drinks can I have? Oh, yeah. How many? Can I get absolutely fucking wasted? Well, that time it didn't say it'll change my destiny, so I guess not.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay. Pearson, 20th October 1924, Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I think it's Cthulhu! The Call of Cthulhu is the game we are playing. Are those bubbles?
I wonder why.
Oh, sleeping pills.
These things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. What is happening, Game Master? Okay, I'm not reading all that, Game Master, but you know what? You have fun with your copy pasta over there.
I used to be an avid reader.
You used to be an avid reader. Certificate of membership, Wentworth Agency.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Fair enough. What do we got here? Why would I open this if it's empty? Ugh! Huh! Huh! Knock me out! Knock me unconscious! Blech! This drawer opens with some force. It really pushes me back. Copy pasta! Let's go. What do you got?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Sorry, buddy. But also not really sorry, because if your wife leaves you, then you're probably a piece of shit. I mean, there's a 10% chance that it's the woman's fault, but it's a 90% chance that it's the man's fault. just being straight up with everybody here. Holy crap, the door knocking. Holy crap, that's loud. 'Tis so loud in my ear. Who's calling? Maybe she was just gay. Hey, that is possible too. Still the man's fault for turning her gay. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Do not take that seriously. Moshi Moshi!
I'm listening.
Hello?
Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency.
Yes, that's me. Tis me.
I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
A fire?
I'm very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
This seems like a scam. Allocate your Oh. I have 8 character points available. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. We're gonna level that up. And then psychology, spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. We'll do that, and then we need 4 CP for that. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those who you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. 6 CP needed. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Okay, we're gonna get that up then, and we're gonna actually do one more. Validate? Options? Validate? Do you really want to validate this character points attribution? Yes?
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
How are you writing all that down? That's crazy.
May I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors.
The progress.
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been
Okay,
more
Game Master,
expensive
sounds
work
good.
than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Are they?
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Hey, it's me.
I'm coming.
You know what? This guy looks like the guy in the first season of American Horror Story. Hello. Who be you?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Okay. Coming off a little strong there, Baldy.
You're
He looks
free
like
to
an
leave
older
anytime,
Dean
sir.
Winchester. I do not know who that
Do
is,
you
but
know
yes.
to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Okay, aren't there other people here?
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Oh,
Sarah,
super.
my
Oh,
little
supernatural.
girl.
Oh, gotcha. No, I know who you're talking about now.
Even you must know of her. She was
Even though I've only seen like 2
Sarah
episodes of the show.
Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family.
Can you turn the game up? I can barely hear the dialogue. Absolutely.
Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
There you go.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
Thank you.
I've
You're
brought all
welcome.
that I have.
Thanks
Look,
for letting me know.
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
All the assumptions that come to mind.
what am
She's
I
scared.
supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
All right, looking at the
That's all
picture.
you've got? The painting?
I placed a file
Consult
on your
diary?
desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, now I go back to the desk. Your notebook details your current objectives. To open it, click bam. Okay.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay. Piers, Darkwater. Clues. Okay. Inventory. Nice. Okay. The case. Examine the painting. Pierce Investigation Agency. Okay, examine the painting. Well, hello!
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide.
Ex
the feeling of
Oblivion.
dread it
Fail a
carries.
skill test.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these?
What do you mean fail a skill test? What does that mean? I failed? What do you make of these elements? Find out about Warehouse 36. Where does Sarah Hawkins live? You're asking the wrong guy. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island.
Skill issues, no!
Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that.
Okay.
I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I read about her mental fragility in the police
You must
report.
tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
Oh, it's his daughter. I didn't quite get that.
Sarah had...
I wasn't paying
visions.
attention.
Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life.
She was your
death.
daughter. Isn't this your job? Let's find out about Warehouse 36.
The
That seems
sender's
to be the
label
most pertinent
mentions
issue here.
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay. Where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a
But
small
Darkwater
remote
is such an
island off the
ominous
coast of
name for a
Boston.
place. I would love
Sarah
to live
lived there
somewhere
with
called
her son and her
Darkwater.
husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Actually, I guess it could
Darkwater
exist. Can
holds
someone
the
look if it
secret
does
regarding
exist in
my daughter,
Massachusetts?
Mr. Pierce.
As a daughter, I don't really
You
share something with my
must
dad, so
uncover
she might
it.
be the same. You know what? That's fair. That's all the information I need.
Beginning
We're
to
fine.
understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An
Let's
artist
sum
dies
things up.
with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
No, it's not a real
Correct.
island. Damn, that would have
And
been
the
cool.
rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth.
This guy
regarding
likes
Sarah
avoiding
Hawkins'
questions.
death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Whoa.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
That was an unnecessary jab at my
Darkwater.
professional life.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
Yeah, down here
Natural
probably.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Okay, none in there. How about this?
Darkwater is off the coast of
Oh,
Boston.
here we go. Atlas of
But I've
Atlantic
never heard of
Islands.
it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details, not delays, the symptoms and suitable treatment. I lived in Massachusetts for a few years. So did I, Game Master. So did I. That's not when I first started streaming necessarily, but for a year or so there, I streamed from Massachusetts. In the beginning. Medicine progression? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that was one of the items they needed for progression. Ooh, what is this?
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Agreed, that is not courage, let me tell you. Damn, just realized I missed that book in my playthrough. Oh, you did? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. All right, I guess we're ready to leave. I don't see anything else of interest here. The Sarah Hawkins case. Okay. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. That or the spawn is random. I don't know. I mean, it could be, but I kind of doubt it. It's probably that you kind of just like thought you looked at everything in the room, because that wasn't visible until after I talked to Webster. That was not there the first time I went through and clicked on things. So if you didn't go back through and double check, then it's probably you probably missed it. I don't know. But it's also possible the spawn is random. It's also possible. Oh, we got an ad starting soon. Bye. I know some of you guys, most of you guys in here are subs, I think. Oh, Enter Madness. Here we go. Hell yeah, I'm a sub. Let's go. The Call of Cthulhu. Mari knows what's up. She's a sub. Focus on... Oh, we're getting into the credit scene now. That was a pretty damn long intro. What, that was 30 minutes, basically? Uninterrupted watching. Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. No ads for you guys. A game by Cyanide Studio. Well, that's a pleasant name. Hey, can I bum a ciggy, my man?
We're almost there.
Oh, James Fitzroy. Okay, we're almost there, apparently. Almost at Darkwater, which is totally a real island off the coast of Massachusetts. I swear it. Don't Google it, please. I swear it's real. Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Y'all know that's how it's pronounced. We know it. Anyways, ooh, the Sila. Oh, is that a shipwreck? Oh, intriguing. Consider me intrigued. Can I move? I cannot move. We must wait. Oh, now I'm moving. Where am I going? Oh, that ship stopped faster than physics would allow it to.
There's guys coming to unload.
Oh, is he? Is he about to trauma dump? I'll take it.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Thank you,
Why, thank
Fitzroy.
you, Captain Fitzroy.
Oh, it's Captain Fitzroy. Oh.
So, what wind brought you?
I don't know, the same
Does the
wind that
Hawkins
just
case
brought
mean anything
you?
to
Technically
A
speaking.
sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was
Landlubber,
And his wife.
okay.
Sarah Hawkins.
a nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy.
New place discovered, Darkwater Port.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
Why are
Mitchell
you
may
telling
not
me
be
to
very
drink?
welcoming, but his bar holds
I'm an
a surprise
alcoholic.
for you. As for me, you'll find
This
me
is
at the
not
Harbor
okay.
Master's office.
You are taking advantage of
If
my
it's the Hawkins family
my
that brings you here,
downfalls.
I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay. I am going for a look around the docks, apparently. We did find... Oh, we got inhabitants and places. Sarah Hawkins. Ooh, we got a lot of Simon Hawkins. Okay. Stephen Webster, businessman. A wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins, ship owner, age 41. Deceased. Okay, it does tell me deceased or not. Oh, Game Master Redeeming Hydrate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater. The heir of a shipowner family, he used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon, and lived a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins, occupation painter. Age 33. Okay, okay. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Okay, Mari, sounds good. Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. Strange indeed. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues to seek the truth. There's a lot of grammatical errors in the last sentence. Age 11, Simon Hawkins, occupation schoolboy. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, he died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Pretty concise description there, though. I guess in 11 years you don't have a lot of time to make a name for yourself. I suppose one can argue that. I forgot I can run. So L2 is run. It might take a while to actually get used to that as the control, and I guess I could see if there are other things to change here. I like the little language change that we have here whenever I click on that. Okay, wireless controller? Oh, I guess I can change it. That's okay, though. I don't really need to. I think we're good. Alrighty, moving forward here. My secondary objectives are to go to the bar and talk to Bradley, which right now... Oh.
Let the police do their work.
Well, hello, Bradley. This
Go any
is
faster?
interesting. Ooh, medicine.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed her.
Okay, and who would our specialist be?
You're crazy. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
You're totally out of your depth. Let's not anger this guy here. These sailors get upset over nothing.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me. These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always.
And not always.
And you.
Okay.
What brings you to our island?
That's a
I'm
good
looking for this
question.
address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you.
Oh, you like
Don't
me?
go
Oh, I
near the
like you too.
Don't try to get in.
Keep in mind
Why?
the type of whale and
Because
where
I
you are.
told you so. Learn to accept
Okay.
some friendly advice.
I don't. We're in Darkwater.
Now,
I don't
please,
know what you.
Allow me to do my job.
I don't know. Okay.
You can't understand. You're not
It's a whale.
sailors.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Can I go this way, or is
They
this
can't
simply
understand.
not allowed?
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
There's a crab. Hello, crab. Oh, I can crouch. Oh, I guess I can
Can't
crouch.
understand.
An
You're not
orca
sailors.
isn't native. I can't see what kind of whale it is.
Something coming.
What do you mean an orca?
Something real bad.
I can't see it.
Beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
Don't
crazy.
spoil things.
They're cops. They can't understand.
How am I supposed to know it's an orca? I can't even see it.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're
Okay.
not sailors.
Anyways.
Sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Okay, let me see here. Is this the bar? Prohibition.
Is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Why the hell there bar? Why the hell there bars during prohibition? That's what the speakeasies are for, right? Okay. Light. Why are you emanating green glow? Why you emanate green glow? Interesting. I guess I'll figure it out one day or another. Let's see. You can just smoke your thingy mabobber there. I'm just gonna do a little exploration while I have the chance to do so. I don't want to miss anything. I believe Fitzroy is gonna be in that building, so I don't want to go there quite yet.
We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
There's nothing for you.
Hey, that's
eerie.
me!
Come on, can we sort
Beat it.
this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch.
Okay, so I cannot go over that way. Good to know. Good to know. Well, let's go into the bar then. I suppose that's our next step here. Okay, cutscene. Fun fact, Prohibition only affected new alcohol, so some places bought a ton of alcohol before it started and were able to serve it throughout Prohibition legally. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool knowledge there. Okay, you did not need to spit right in front of me. Do you want your ass to be kicked? Actually, you look tougher than me. So, we're not gonna do that. Oh, shit!
Hey, be careful.
Damn. Oh, I'm a badass. Certified badass over here. Oh, hello. You look pertinent to the story here.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hold to test strength?
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I
Okay.
prefer it that way.
All right,
Speak
well,
then.
that's fine.
I reserve the right to answer or not.
It's true. No prohibition around here. I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Find out about Darkwater. Let's order a drink
Captain
first.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking
Damn
for a
it!
fight in my
He's
bar.
gonna take away my right to
Oh, come
alcohol?
on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want.
Whomever I
Anything else?
want. Ah, damn. Find out about Darkwater. Find out about Sarah Hawkins. Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar is.
It's interesting because there is a whale stranded on the beach.
I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. Whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, fair enough. Let's find out about Sarah Hawkins.
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
That is respectable. It's not speaking ill if it's true. It's true that they were strange.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Torture?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
That's how some people see the world. It's not
uncomfortable.
their fault.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Okay, can you tell me about...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Can you tell me about the warehouse? Find out about Darkwater. Oh, I know. I already did that. I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36?
Can you please give me I bet he's not going to answer
The Hawkins warehouse.
Oh,
I see.
it's specifically the Hawkins
If I were
warehouse.
you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
And what are these
Sailors
rumors,
from around
sir?
here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse.
Oh, hell yeah. We about to investigate. They got some paranormal. I'm going to grab my EVP recorder. I'm going to get my spirit box, and we're going to go at it.
Superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I think I'm good. I would still like a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little...
Oh,
You're not going to...
Oh,
okay.
come on.
Yeah.
Drinking.
All right. Well, he says the same thing. I still
That'll be
cannot
all for
order a
now.
drink. All right. Hey, buddy, can I apologize for you so I can get a goddamn drink? I'm an alcoholic. I need my fix. Ooh, what is
Charles
this?
Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
What?
Interesting.
Is that $12? $60? Who has $60? Andrews. Sorry, Andrews. That's what it is. $6, okay. Miss Baker always free for the what? Well, that's rude. Ah, whatever. Okay, well, let's see if we can gather some more information from around here before we move forward.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Member of Asylum staff.
What did he say?
He laughed.
Ah, so funny. The Chanty.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Chanty, 21st of May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scyther returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. I love the singing dudes, me too. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Oh, okay. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste a miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Interesting. New occult element. Oh. Interesting. The miraculous catch is what the locals call the last catch of their whalers. In 1847, although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of the Darkwater whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the Times still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems to be alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors.